Everything you know about Stimpaks is wrong. I've used Stimpaks and Radaway more times than any sane man should count. But have you ever stopped to wonder where these things even came from? I mean, we're talking about a literal miracle drug that heals you basically instantaneously. Have you ever stopped and wondered how many different variants there are? Or how they were originally intended to be used? Or even who created it? Well, if you're anything like me, and you come up with the most random questions about relatively small details about a game, you came to the right place. In this video, I'm going to deep dive into Stimpaks and Radaway, the two most commonly used consumables in the game. Unless you're a Jethead, of course, which, I'm going to remain quiet on that one. Regardless, whip out your Pip-Boy, grab some popcorn, and get ready to learn about the best drugs in the Fallout universe. We're going to start with Stimpaks. In case you don't pay attention, Stimpaks are usually represented as a fat-ass syringe filled with these miracle chemicals that, once injected intravenously or intramuscularly, will heal any ailments the user may have. And boy oh boy, does it do it quickly. And this goes for broken bones, head injuries, or in the Wasteland's case, bullet holes and bludgeoning. It essentially boosts the user's natural healing, like a ton. The Stimpak was created before the war and was used primarily in autodocs, short for automatic doctor, which is a state-of-the-art pre-war machinery that made going to the doctors a lot better of a process. But that'll be another video. Anyway, what makes the Stimpak incredible is its ability to be used on things that even have different DNA. In case you forgot, you can use Stimpaks to heal dog meat. That's just one example. It's also stated in the Fallout wiki that Stimpaks can be used for heart conditions, but not permanently. Stimpaks also don't get rid of any scarring that would have normally occurred from an injury. This is because Stimpaks simply boosts what your body is already trying to do. Again, it's just boosting it at super speed. There also seems to be a concern with Stimpaks having an expiration date. Now, I don't know about you, but I've personally never injected a dud Stimpak, and these things have been floating around the wasteland for over 200 years. Other than an expired Stimpak not boosting your health just as fast as a brand new one, there's pretty much no difference in how they operate. Now, speaking of new versus expired, newer Stimpaks can be made with the right amount of chemistry and a highly specialized mixture of Brock flower and Xander root. If you know Fallout, you can remember back to Fallout 2 and even Fallout Tactics, if you played that game. That healing powder is made with the exact same two ingredients. There are tons of Stimpak variants as well. The most popular variant of the Stimpak is the Super Stimpak, which made its debut in, well, the very first Fallout game actually. Now, if you remember correctly, due to the Stimpak's higher potency, it can actually cause trauma to the tissues that the medicine is trying to heal. Now, if you look back to Anchorage Reclamation Simulator, Lee Rapid Pharmaceuticals manufactured something very similar to the Stimpak, the health dispenser. It operates so similarly to the Stimpak, people theorize Lee Rapid is the creator of the Stimpak, and that the health dispenser used in the Sino-American War was basically the first version of that. Now, when I'm going through the Fallout wiki, the Anchorage Reclamation Simulator is fictional to the Fallout universe in the sense that, well, it's a simulation. I think it's fair to say that there's a small possibility that Lee Rapid Pharmaceuticals never even existed. But as far as the creator of the Stimpak, as for right now, that's really all we know. To go over the variants, first we have, well, the Super Stimpak used in Fallout, Fallout 2, New Vegas, Fallout 76, Fallout Tactics, and Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. It contains a stronger, more concentrated drug, which delivers damage to the player a while after its use. This item is pretty rare and is usually only produced by settlements with like higher tech capabilities. Next, we have the auto-inject Stimpak as well as the auto-inject Super Stimpak. This variant was only available in Fallout New Vegas. it's essentially exactly how it sounds. After the player's health drops to 50% or 25% for the super Stimpak, the Stimpak is automatically used. We then have the Stimpak Diffuser. This one is only available for use in Fallout 76 as it releases a gas healing you and the players around you. Next is Curry Stimpak, which was developed by the synth Curry. This one was actually created by Strain 17, which is a variant of the Mutt Fruit. This is of course only available in Fallout 4. The Expired Stimpak, only available in Fallout 76, is exactly what it says it is. Just kidding, the weaker effects were due to improper storage, or at least that's what the lore says. We then of course have the Health Dispenser. This one is only available in Fallout 3, specifically during the events of Operation Anchorage. They're part of health stations and are not mobile. They do always fully restore health, no matter how low it is though, which is kind of nice. The Ultra Stimpak is just Fallout Tactics trying to be different and make an even better version of the Super Stimpak. Although if it was truly Ultra, I feel like it would get rid of the damage causing effects like the Super Stimpak does, but alas, they did not get rid of that effect. Alright, now that you know everything there is to know about the Stimpak, let's move on to Radaway. And honestly, there isn't a ton known about it. It's in every Fallout game, although I don't think they've shown it at all in the series yet. The look is that of an IV bag, so that leads people to conclude it's more than likely injected intravenously. Other than the fact that it's part of the Fallout universe's pre-war tech, that's essentially all we know. In the Fallout lore, when injected, it binds with radiation particles in your body and expels them. Now, if you're playing survival mode, which I'm assuming that's how the characters of Fallout series are, it's known to cause nausea, stomach pain, diarrhea, and headaches. I guess it's got to expel the radiation particles somehow. And as far as the inventor goes, well, we have nothing. However, we can speculate just like we did with the Stimpak. Now, in the canon Fallout universe, major pharma companies include MedTech Labs specifically, and they're known for inventing Mentats, My First Infirmary, and Symptomatic. This is the largest pharma company in the Fallout universe. We also have Arctos Pharma Company, which is mainly focused on research and development of chemical compounds, and they're very prevalent in Fallout 76. And then, of course, Lee Rapid. Now again, Lee Rapid takes place in Operation Anchorage. We see their name on the health dispensers. They seem to be, if real, kind of a government contract for battle pharma. They're not your run-of-the-mill Walgreens. Now here's my theory, and please, chime in the comments if you're thinking something completely different. Lee Rapid's health dispensers are clearly meant for battlefield treatments. These are set up as stations, clearly. I mean, you see something portable like a Stimpak, obviously your first thought is, oh, I can take this with me. When you see an IV bag, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to carry that around. So that leads me to believe that Lee Rapids created Radaway to be used as a battlefield health station. I mean, think about it. In regular day-to-day life before the war, there probably weren't very many incidents where radiation therapy was warranted. Now on the battlefield, that's different. I don't think these typical consumer pharma companies like MedTech and Arctos would develop something like this. There's probably just no money in it for consumer use. And as we know, pharma loves their money. I think as far as we're concerned now, these two medical consumables were created for war and war only. Created by Lee Rapid Pharmaceuticals. If what I'm saying turns out to be true, and hopefully we do find out, these drugs were never truly meant to be used as miracles to save the typical consumer. No. They were tools used to keep soldiers fighting, and fighting for as long as they could. Think of the German soldiers in World War II. They had a special little medicine they liked to use to keep going. We use these items every time we play Fallout, but their origins, in my mind, they were designed for war, profit, and efficiency. And we all know how devastating it was when the US took Alaska in the Fallout universe. We see glimpses of this in the Fallout series. This really leads into how cruel the Fallout universe truly is. Arguably, more cruel before the bombs fell. Well, that's about all I have for Stimpaks and Radaway. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Lee Rapid created these miracle drugs? Or do you think it was someone else? What do you think their original intended purpose was, specifically Radaway? Also, let me know if there's any other small item in the game you'd like me to talk about. There's so many companies and so many dark secrets that I would love to explore in future videos. And if you enjoyed anything about this video, or picked up on anything you may not have known before, subscribe and hit that notification icon to see more. And until next time, I love you.